What's up everyone, it's Oliver coming back at you with another video. This is cute. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Mental Breakdowns with Oliver. This is not a new series, don't listen to me. I mean, it slightly is mental breakdowns because I don't know what I'm doing. Hey guys, welcome to Collections Part 2. It's gonna be quick and easy. We're gonna go through some of my video games. Some. Not all. Hello, I'm back. I have way too many games. I own so many games. It's a slight addiction, a slight problem, but it's fine. There's no need to worry. I'm actually gonna put some of these back because they've been out forever. Not that they have like specific places or anything, just that you know what, this video is also me like cleaning up my life. So thanks guys, thanks for inspiring me to do that. I will start with Wii Games because this entire thing is Wii Games. There are some that are backwards. That's not okay. Who did this? It was probably one of my friends when we were last playing Wii all together, and they were like, man, we should play some games, and I was like, okay, check it out, what do you want to play? Because I just have so many things to play. Okay, so of course the classic Wii Sports. How could you not have Wii Sports if you own a Wii? It's just not possible to not own it. If you don't own it, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you. I have UDraw games for the UDraw tablet thing, the game tablet. I don't think I've ever played these in my life. So this is UDraw Studio, and this is Dude's Big Adventure. I have no idea what this is. You draw, tilt, turn, and maneuver through 60 challenging levels in 4 game modes. Wow. One of my all-time favorites, this is super funny to play, Wipeout. It's Wipeout 2. I don't have the original, but Wipeout is super funny to play with friends. So that's that. And then we have the lovely game stack. On the top, Super Mario Brothers, of course. If there are any that I don't think people will know, I will show them and I will explain them possibly if I can. Like this one, Balloon Pop. It's quite simple. You pop balloons. It's a puzzle game, basically. Infamous balloon bandit has stolen the Earth's precious seasons and sealed them away in his magical balloons. It's up to you to release the magic stored inside and bring life back to your planet one season at a time. Yeah, so you basically like do matchy match, bubble poppy, explodey things, and then whammo kablamo, you've saved the world. You basically like do matchy match, bubble poppy, explodey things, and then whammo kablamo, you've saved the world. Crazy. Action Girls Racing. This is actually quite fun to play. I don't know why I'm like making fun of it. It's literally just a racing game. Bolt. Of course, the action, you can live the action star life. You can start as Bolt and Penny in 25 action-packed missions. Fire up Bolt's superpowers to defeat enemies, and you fly into action with Penny's wheel bar. Because it's not a scooter, it's a wheel bar. Oh wait, is it that one? I think it might be that one. Oh. Okay, don't listen to me. I'm just making fun of things at this point. I'm making fun of myself for the sake of a video and for owning these video games, most of them. Dance Dance Revolution Hottest Party. Like a cool kid. Dance Dance Revolution Hottest Party 2. Because you can't just own one. How could you possibly just own Dance Dance Revolution 1? You can't. Cars. You get to like race, and you get to tip cows in a mini game. Test your pit stop skills. Yeah. I don't think I've ever finished any of these games, by the way, like to full completion. I just have them. I'm not committed to playing the Wii. I'm not gonna pull these ones out because they're simple, but Guitar Hero World Tour, Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, Guitar Hero Aerosmith. Love that. I have High School Musical Sing It. It came with a microphone and everything. It is pretty snazzy. I don't even remember what the game was about. You just do. You do the do, and you sing. Sing it good, guys. Sing it loud, sing it proud. Eminem's Beach Party. It's basically just a bunch of mini games, like really stupid mini games. So this is also a fun one to play with friends. If you're looking for some like a dumb way to waste time, basically. This is one that my family and I all used to have accounts for. Word Coach. You played word games and got brain scores and stuff, and then it was like, man, you're dumb. And hey, this is how you improve your word skill. As you can tell, I was fantastic at the game. I aced everything. I was actually quite good at these games. I play it up for camera. Like the hottie I am. Open season. Again, I don't think I've ever played this to completion. I really don't know. I don't know anything. Pets Sports, where you literally just take care of a pet. AC/DC Live, which is another rock band one. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. This was like a puzzle racing party game thing. There were so many different things that you could do with this. My cousins got this for me. The only reason I remember this is because there's a very specific story that goes with. I got this for my birthday. We all like went out and we did a whole big like party thing for my birthday, and this is like my dad's side of the family. We don't see my dad's side of the family as often as we see my mom's side of the family. So we were with my dad's side of the family, and we were all hanging out for my birthday. I don't think it was on my birthday. I think it was like a celebration after the fact or before or whatever. All I remember is that my cousins from my dad's side again, they got me that game. And at some point, I don't remember if it was the same day or if it was like another time, but the first time I ever played the game was with them, because I think they might have come over like after the party stuff. But anyways, the point being, I played the game and I was so good at it, and they were like, how the heck do you control this? And I was like, it's easy, you just like, it's easy, you just because I was good, and I was like, how could you not be good at it? You literally just tilt the Wii remote. Yeah, so anyways, I was doing so good, and I was feeling great about myself, and then they left, and I immediately started feeling sick, and yeah, that's the story of the time that I just randomly threw up. I'm not even sure why. I might have eaten something bad that day or something, but I got sick, like sick to my stomach almost immediately after they left. I was like, alright, cool. Thanks. Love that. Also a classic, Wii Fit, like with the balance board and stuff, and then you like do your fitness and you get your fitness scores and stuff. Woohoo. Wii Play. I don't know if people know this one. This is also like mini games and stuff that you can play with like friends and or by yourself, and you try to get like high scores and stuff. Some of them are like really, really fun games. Yeah. I used to challenge my parents at some of those games, like every so often. Winter sports, so this is like just winter themed sports, so like you can do bobsled, you can do skiing, like you could do ski jumps, you could do like the downhill ski, the slalom or whatever it's called, where you like go like you weave between the flags and stuff. I was bad at this one. I think there's snowboarding or something in it. You need the balance thing, I think, for some of them. Yeah, and then you got to jump, and then it always gave you that notification of like, don't jump hard, you're gonna break the board. Yeah, that was a good time. Okay, anyways, not important. And one of my personal favorites, Wii Sports Resort. I love this one. It's, again, a lot of mini games and stuff, and like, oh, go and like beat high scores, do this, do that. But my absolute favorite thing to do in this is like a flight one. So you got a little airplane thing, and you got to fly around the island and collect like information points around the island. I think there were like, I don't even remember how many there were, but there were a whole lot. And the only thing like I know for sure is the fact that I don't have all of the information points. I have searched and I have searched, and I have gotten every single information point possible except one. I'm missing one information point. And if anyone knows this game, recognizes it, knows anything about it, there is a whale. This is your island. This is it. And you fly all around the island, and it's like some of it's really like crazy good flight skills needed. Like, you can go inside of this volcano, and you have to like pull up right at the last second. God, that hurt. Don't do that. Don't hit yourself in the freaking face. Ow. I hit like right on a pimple too. Anyways, you could go inside the volcano and get information points. But anyways, there's a whale. I don't think it's shown on here, but there's like a whale that swims around, and there's supposed to be some sort of tactic or something where you cut the engine and you free fall down towards this whale or something like that, and you can like actually get close enough to like see him. And I genuinely think that the information point is on that whale. Like, the final one is on the whale. But I've never been able to like catch it, find it, whatever. I gave up eventually, but you know. Those are all of my stories about Wii games now. So that has been all of my Wii games. Those are all of the games that I own for the Wii console. And I have like all of the accessories and stuff that needs to go with all of these different games. So like the balance board for Wii Fit, the nunchucks for any of those like multiplayer or like fighting games or whatever where you need to like box or anything like that. We have the attachments for the Wii Sports stuff. So like the golf club, the tennis racket, the baseball bat, like we have everything. We have a little steering wheel one so that for racing games and all that, you don't have to like just hold the Wii remote. You can like actually steer something. What else do we have? We have the guitars, we have the drum set, we have the microphones like to sing into. We have the Motion Plus thing, which is needed for Wii Sports Resort. There are so many things. We have all of the things. It's a little concerning how much stuff we own for these things. It's a little dusty too, because I don't use these games very often anymore. I rarely ever play the Wii, but that is that. Done. Out of commission now. Xbox. This one's more recent, and this is more of like my collection of Xbox games. I haven't owned my Xbox for that long. I've owned it for about a year now. I got it for my 17th birthday, so that would be a year and 3 months that I've owned my Xbox. So do not judge for my, I guess, lack of games. Not really. This one isn't a game, it's a movie. I'm sorry, it's The Incredibles, the movie, but it's in here because it goes with the Xbox. It literally, well, it's the Bluray disc, and we don't have Blu-ray players like anywhere else in the house. It's basically just for my Xbox. Anyways, good old Xbox games. I will go through these one by one because there are fewer. Minecraft. This one's pretty simple. Everybody knows Minecraft. Everybody loves Minecraft. I play this probably way too much. I have it for PC and Xbox, so when I'm not playing it on my Xbox, I'm probably playing it on my PC, or I'm watching videos, or all of the above. This was a cool indie game that I found. It's Song of the Deep, where you basically pilot a submarine and you're going around and like finding stuff and like completing puzzles, I guess, basically. Like they're environment type puzzles. Yeah, so it's a captivating story set in a beautiful underwater environment. You engage in frenetic combat and solve complex puzzles, and it says like no depth too deep. So yeah, it's like a little girl who lost her father, I think, is basically the idea, and she thinks the only way that she can find him is to go searching for him. So she builds herself a submarine that works like really well, and there are like upgrades that you can find for it. I haven't played too much of this game, but I really enjoyed the first few sections that I completed. So No Man's Sky. I love space and space adventure type games. Anything about space really amazes the hell out of me. Like the idea that planets outside of our solar system and like galaxies beyond our existence. Don't even get me started. I love space. Space is so cool. I love it. So space exploration games are my jam. I love them. The only thing is I kind of suck at some of them because then I never like understand quite how the mechanics work, in the sense of like you need this specific material to then be able to use your warp drive to get to other planets, and like I don't really think ahead, and I generally like forget that I need to make warp fuel and stuff like that to make sure that I can like get places fast. And then I'm left with like no warp fuel and I'm stuck out in the middle of space, and then it's like, great, if you only use the like thrusters, it's gonna take like 20 minutes to get to the planet. And then I'm like, great, I'm gonna just sit here holding the triggers on my controller and wait for 20 minutes. This is Kenfall. It's the Pillars of Earth. The Pillars of the Earth. I haven't played this at all, but I was told that this is a really cool, like, 12th century England set game. It's like fight for a beacon of peace in a world full of hate. I was told that this is like a really dark, creepy story, but it's the full thing. Like, it's the complete edition from chapters 1 to 7 and additional chapters. So I got a steal according to the person who sold me the disc. So I'm quite interested in this. It says, in a time of poverty and war, a small town begins the construction of a cathedral to claim wealth and safety for its people. In their struggle to survive, lives and destinies intertwine. So I guess it's like several different characters and stuff that you don't think are connected at first, and then they end up being connected in the end. And I'm a slight sucker for those kinds of stories too, because I really love when you like people who shouldn't know each other actually like end up finding each other, and like everything turns out good for everyone, hopefully. The Inner World. I loved this game. I think this is one of the only games that I own for anything that I've played all the way to completion. It is such a good game. I will admit I use cheats. not in the sense of like I modded my game or I went and I used I can't speak, console commands. I didn't do anything like that, but I had to look at some of the like hints and stuff for the game because I got lost in some sections and I was like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do. So I do want to try to play this like all the way through without using any of the hints. But I played this all the way through and it was so cool. So it says, solve mind-bending puzzles in a world full of mystery and save the family of the Flute Noses. The only one who can stop the evil Emil, it's a name, is Robert. Of course, he has some great company. Together with the rebel Laura and her pigeon Peck, he embarks on an adventure to find the legendary Last Wind Monk. So this was a really cool thing. Basically the idea is that this guy, Robert, is the last of the Flute Noses. The Flute Noses are people who have basically flutes for noses, so they can like hum basically and like play their noses. He's like the last of his kind, and he's like, I guess being like brainwashed almost, or like, he's being told that he's like a weirdo and he shouldn't, like, he doesn't belong and he should keep his nose covered up to look like everyone else's, when really he's like a rarity and like something that should be celebrated and like treated with like the highest of regards. Yeah, so then it's like, it's his journey as he finds out that the person he's been living with for such a long time has been like lying to him about who he is and his family and his past and all this kind of stuff. It's a really cool game. I suggest it if anyone has Xbox and enjoys like indie style games. Borderlands, never played it. An ex of mine told me that I should get it, and I've just never played it. I have no idea what it is either. I own it. Grand Theft Auto, this is a classic as well. I've played through quite a few of the missions. I think most people know how it works. You have like 3 different characters that you can play as, and they each have like different sets of missions, but their stories all intertwine, like they all know each other, and they sometimes do like joint missions and stuff. I love this game. I haven't played it in a while because I rage quit one of the last times I played, and I just haven't gotten back into it, but this is a very fun game, and I do enjoy playing that in my spare time. Don't Starve. This is the mega pack, so it's got like a whole bunch of different like versions and DLCs and stuff. But I really love this game. This is just like the survival game. Speak, Oliver. This is a survival type game. Basically just you have to learn to survive in a world where everything is kind of foreign to you and you don't really know like where you are or what you're doing, and you just kind of have to try to survive as long as you can. I can never survive that long. I usually just die a lot. Which is why I tend to play Don't Starve together with my friends, because then they carry me, because I suck. Another huge favorite of mine, like I'm obsessed with this game, Bendy and the Ink Machine. I've watched Jacksepticeye play this all the way through, and it's my favorite thing in the whole friggin' world. I love it. I love the style, I love the art, I love the songs that they come up with for the chapters. I love everything about this game. The style of this game is just so aesthetically pleasing to me, and I love it. Like even the scary parts and all of that I can deal with, because it's just such a good style of game, and I love it with all of my heart, really. I love this. I have not played it to completion myself, but I highly recommend this game, and I do plan to play this all the way through myself. Batman. I'm a huge Batman fan. So it's I have 2 games, like there are 2 game discs in here. There's Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. I have not played this through to completion either. As much of a Batman fan as I am, this is probably the first game I got for my Xbox. Like my parents got this for me with the Xbox. This was the first game I ever had for my Xbox. And it was so fun. Like the experience of like getting to play on a controller for the like first time ever. I've never owned anything like that kind of a console. Like I've never owned a PS4. I've never owned anything like except the Wii and like DS and PC. That's it. So this was like the first experience I ever had playing on an Xbox, and it was my favorite thing in the whole world. I do want to get back into this and like play this through as well. And last one is Rhyme. This was an adorable game. I haven't played this all the way through either, because again, I couldn't figure out one of the puzzles, and then I rage quit, and then I just haven't gotten back into playing it. But this is another like puzzle story-based type game. It is adorable. The style of this game is so nice. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at the pictures. That's so nice. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, so hi, welcome to me being a huge video game nerd. That was part 2 of my collections. Let me know if you do want to see more. This was basically just gaming nerd and me coming out and like freaking out. So thanks for letting me just spew everything I had to say about video games. This is literally just for Wii and Xbox. Imagine me talking about my favorite PC games, because I'm mainly a PC gamer. That'll be for another video and another day and another episode of collections / me sharing everything about my life with the internet, because I have nothing better to do. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, thank you for all of the love and support that you always give me through everything. I really, really appreciate that. Please never change. Every single one of you. Keep being you. Keep being the community that you are, because it's fantastic and I love to see it. So please never ever stop. Thank you for everything. I love you all. And as I like to say at the end of all of my videos, ollie ollie oxen free.